pretty phenomenal, all the features that are available in the one boat network from Humminbird, Minn Kota, and Lake Master, and Minn Kota Talon. It's amazing how everything will talk to each other and how you can make all of these units that are on this boat actually drive the boat. I mean, all I got to worry about is just fishing. I mean, this thing can be programmed to do pretty much anything I could think of and ask it to do. And that's pretty cool. But let me tell you about a function that I think sometimes gets overlooked because it was one of the first functions to be built into these units, and that's the go-to function. And I want to tell you when I use it and why I use it. Number one, I use it when I'm in search mode. If I'm on a body of water that's new to me, I want to find areas where these fish are more aggressive than maybe they are in other areas, okay? Now, I pulled up on this spot this morning and I ran a follow the contour, and I ran that follow the contour because there were fish out there, but they weren't active fish. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just looking for active fish. So I don't necessarily want to pick just one depth and cruise over it, because if I do that, I'm kind of pigeonholing myself into where I think the active fish are going to be. What I want to do is just find some active fish. So what I've done is I've taken this rock pile, this gravel bar, that, it's mid-range rocks that I'm fishing, and I've got some waypoints on it from when I've caught fish in the past. So what I'm trying to do here is just go over an area, and I'm just adjusting my line as I go. I'm starting out in 25, I'm coming up over the top in 18, I'm falling back down into deeper water. And there's boulders here and there, there's ups and downs. I'm not so worried about staying in exactly one depth right now. I'm more worried about finding aggressive fish. So what I'm using is the go-to function. And it's really, really simple. I can drop a waypoint on one side of the structure, or I can use a waypoint that's already existing in my unit. I can simply cursor to it and hit go to. And now I can just make this one boat network with that trolling motor, that Minn Kota up on the bow. I run the Altera and this Humminbird Helix unit. They're talking to each other, and it's taking me in a straight line right to that waypoint. So at this point in time, I don't have to worry about using an autopilot. I can just run straight toward that waypoint, and I know I'm going through these ups and downs. That's when I use the go-to function. And don't overlook that function, because while there's a whole ton of cool stuff built into this stuff, like I said, the autopilot system, the follow the contour, when you're in search mode and you've just got to find fish to get your day started, man, that go-to function and just dropping a waypoint and letting the one boat network take you straight at it, sometimes that'll tell you a whole bunch about what the bite's going to be. You'll find a few fish, you'll contact a few fish. As soon as you do that, then you can get yourself a little bit more dialed in and go into some of those more precise functions that are going to keep you on those fish all day. But this is a great search tactic using that go-to function.